Hey guys, my name is Glenn and welcome to my YouTube channel if it's your first time here. And if it's not, welcome back. In today's episode, I'm going to share a lesson that I learned in one of my competitions that I participated in a few months ago. I've actually posted a video of me participating in a Japanese speech contest, and yeah, I want to share something that I've actually learned through the competition. Overall, I actually won a prize for that speech contest, and yet there were part of me that weren't actually satisfied with the outcome. Because to be honest, if I was being frank with myself at the time, I was really sure that I was gonna win at least a second place. And I do admit that I did make a few faults here and there. I started a little bit when the crowd was because I did not expect that reaction from the crowd, and that made me stop for a few seconds or so. And yeah, but besides that, to be honest, I felt that I actually did quite well, and I was really hoping. I was even when it comes to just watching other participants, I mean, they were good, but somehow there were a part of me that just was so confident that I was the best in that speech contest. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. I was ranked top 4 at the best, which was disappointing to say the least. I was even on the way back home, I was frustrated, and really I couldn't really understand what were the judge thinking, and why were the others actually rated higher than mine. That was how high my ego was. What I practiced, I did not mess up that much, perhaps 1 or 2 slips, but besides that, everything went as well as I thought it would be. Now, I do agree that being confident about myself is actually one of the biggest changes that I've actually developed, I think, over the years, and I'm really happy with how my own self-confidence, self-esteem turned out. I've actually spent quite a few years to develop that self-confidence, because I wasn't insecure, and yet I doubted myself a lot in the past, whether it's in any sports or tests. But yeah, ever since I came to Japan, I'm not sure why, but yeah, things started to change when it comes to my self-confidence, and I little by little I actually grew more confidence, especially even with this YouTube thing. I think throughout my past videos, I've actually grown more confidence when it comes to speaking in front of people. And yet I do find some weakness when it comes to having this level of confidence. It probably depends on the person that you ask, but I do agree that the higher your confidence gets, the easier it is to actually not realize your own weakness or mistakes. So what I'm trying to say is that people with, in my opinion, people with greater confidence tend to have trouble admitting their own mistakes and weaknesses. And I do admit that I was heading into that path. But yeah, back to the story. I actually requested the host of the speech contest to actually send me a video recording of my speech, and yeah, they did so, and I was really grateful. And when I was excited to get the recording, because I was what I've mentioned before, I was actually planning to post it to share it with the people who were interested in it. But yeah, as I was clicking into my video, I was actually surprised, to say the least. I couldn't really watch until the end at first, because I didn't realize how much that speech sucked. Trying to watch till the end was really tough for me, because I I had like a lot of moments where I was like, oh man, I wish I could have like done this part better, or I wish I could like not screw this little part up. And there were a lot of tiny, like even as I was giving the speech, I probably did not notice, but there were quite a number of tiny slip-ups. There were some words that I did not enunciate properly, and there were some words that I really just sped through it, and it was almost as if I was almost mumbling, I guess. But yeah, I did not feel that way when I was giving the speech, so glad I watched the video, I guess. Like, I don't know, maybe there's a thing about watching yourself speaking. It's unbearable to watch yourself perform or to speak. In my opinion, I'm not sure, maybe there's a psychological explanation for that. But yeah, after watching back and just reflecting, I do realize that as much as I admire those people with high self-confidence and people who rarely doubt themselves, I do believe that it's as equally as important to reflect on the things that you have done with the intention of finding mistakes and finding ways that you can improve on yourself. A short reflection session, whether if it's after a test, or just on your and reflection on your diet, or just about any single decision that you make in your life. I'm pretty sure there are things that you wish you could do more, and regretting is not the word that I would use for it. It's more like regretting is probably you dwelling on your past, but reflection to me is more of like finding ways so that you don't repeat the mistakes that you did in your past. So yeah, the next time you finish something, an assignment, a project, or you just pass a stage in your life, why not just take a step back, take a small breather, and just reflect on the things that happen in your life.